September 11th, 1940. The rest we received was much needed. The fact that the men were able to finally kick their feet up, and some even getting to spend much needed time with their families back home, gave them a huge morale boost. They'll certainly need it, as Command has informed me that we are to head to our next patrol sector, which is just off the northern tip of Ireland. These waters are known for being heavily patrolled, and it is not uncommon for U-boats not to return from these parts. Nevertheless, we were given our mission, and we will press on to continue to live up to our name. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of U-Boat. Our crew is back from their much needed R&R, and as you can see, many of them, for the benefit of, I think it was like 25% extra XP or 50% extra XP. One of those, 4 of them, including our captain, are now ready to upgrade. So let's go ahead and start the episode off with getting these guys all upgraded and see what awesome skills we can now implement since we are about ready to head out to deadly waters. I do like the Iron Fist. I've always enjoyed that, especially with crews that get a little weary at times. Well, you know what, actually, Iron Fist is good, but we'll get that. I think since it's our first officer. Having good quality navigation skills is a must. We've got our engineer here. He's definitely going to need salvager or engine specialist. This engineer is highly skilled in handling the diesel engine U-boats. When this officer is at the station, the amount of exhaust smoke from the engines is significantly reduced. That's a good one. Ooh, but torpedo loads 33% faster. I think that is the one. This is also good, though. The ship engineer increases the effective damage done by 6% as long as he's within them. Ooh. I think that might be these two next. We'll do this one first, the 33% faster, and then we'll do the ship engineer next. For this gentleman, we have another engineer here. Well, I guess we could, no, we should focus one of them only as the torpedo mechanics. Which actually we should have done this guy, because he's usually the one that's learning the torpedo. It works. It works out both ways. And lastly, our skipper, well, he's got the Iron Fist, so that works. He's also a good cook. Imagine having the skipper cooking your meals. That'd be pretty awesome. Ooh, one additional sailor to aid him would be nice. We don't really ever use our captain as the navigator, so I think we might just do management for him. Might make the most sense. Beautiful. So we've got that. We've got our U-boat all loaded up, ready to rock and roll. I would like to see if there is reputation menu. We have a couple reputation points that we can use. And we can do additional mission choices. Headquarter influences open up the possibility of sending officers on missions to headquarters. That would be nice. And then specialize, increase the officer limit on board to 6. Yeah, I like that. Having an extra officer on board. Let's go ahead and buy that one. And then you can have the officers on board to 7. Even better. We'll be able to get an officer going. Get an extra officer on board here. First officers usually are these guys, right? Yeah, generally they're the first officers. We could do with another radioman. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Then we could swap out radiomen back and forth. Which Erwin Helmig comes from a poor family. His father sent him to the forces to learn discipline. He hates the military service. Okay, well, we're not going to have him, because then he's not a very good choice. We'll wait for some redos. But anyways, let's go ahead and see if there's any orders. Northern tip of Ireland is where we need to go, and there it is. That sector. Hi, happy times. Continue with the tonnage that needs to be done there. We should be able to actually do quite well. Let's go ahead and select that. And away we go. I think we are all ready. 9/11 of 1940, 10:21 at night. Go ahead. And forward 3. We are departing, ladies and gentlemen. Got our navigator going. We've got 2 men with our engineer for the engines. Fuel will be reduced significantly. Whoa, we are already experiencing an attack here. Holy Jesus. Go ahead and get to the operating table. We are being attacked by planes as we are leaving the port. They are everywhere. Aircraft spotted. Let's go ahead. Jesus, look at those bombs go off. And, oh my gosh, get out of here. We took a direct hit, and it was our first officer. Holy shit, what the hell's going on here? Knock him down, knock him down. I have never experienced that. We are getting shellacked here. And here he comes again. Come on, I need you guys to reload. We've got him, we got him, we got him. Come on. Where is he? There he is. Holy moly. Managed to get one of his engines done. I hope our medics are taking care of the wounded right now. Jesus. Oh my gosh, here they come again. Oh, come on. Pretty sure those overshot us. Oh, Jesus! Critical damage. We are not looking good right now. Get the first officers of the mess hall, get them wounded or healed up. Meanwhile, we need to evasive maneuvers. Come on, come on, come on. Where's the best way to go? Yep, go straight there and forward. You are assisting. You're repairing. We can't go any faster. We need to just maintain discipline, ladies and gentlemen. Captain, can you go on the... We can't go on the actual bridge itself. Depth charges. Depth charges. Depth charges. Go left. We managed to shoot down one of the Sunderlands. Any more aircraft nearby? What was that nonsense? Here they are. Are you getting healed, sir? You should be. Let's go ahead and get you some more crew to actually assist in healing. There's another Sunderland going down. Good job, gentlemen. Coming right at us. Hard turn to right. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. No. Ooh, Jesus. We might actually need to return. Just so we can bloody heal up again. Holy moly. We need to get our officer. Where's our first officer? Get our first officer healed up here. We need to get our... Hopefully this guy's going to be doing it. Oh, he's all taken care of now. Excellent. Heal up, sir. You are golden. How much more? I have you selected. I don't need you selected anymore. We are good. I need to go to the storage room and see what we got. We have 3. We have replacement parts 1, 3 medical storages. Bloody hell. Well, that came out of nowhere. I have never experienced that before. That was awful, to say the least. Let's go ahead and not run into the bridge. Anything else around here? No more planes, Sunderlands. Yep, there is one more, actually. And he's coming right bloody at us. Can you operate the planes again, please? He might be going down, actually. He was shot down. Perfect. One more Sunderland down. Yes. Good. There are 4 survivors inside the aircraft. What do you want to do? No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. We'll let the other crews deal with that. We have to get the hell out of here if possible. Okay, let's do some serious thinking now. We need to get up here. No, we are not going to go through the strait, for God's sakes. We are going to get into the actual patrolling sector. and handle that. That should, because we have to sink 10,000 tonnage, I think, is the secondary objective once we get here. That should get us into the happy time. Yep, that'll definitely let us complete happy times number 1. Okay, so we are there. First officer is okay. Go back onto the navigation. We have you guys repairing, it looks like. Let's go ahead and risk it for the biscuit, as they say, right? Let's go ahead and get you a navigation. You will have 2, and then we'll do forward 5. Let's go ahead and continue. Get away from port. Get away from these aircraft. I don't see the aircraft that they're speaking of. I think they might actually be back at the base. But we should be clear. Oh, of course, as soon as we get halfway out, we get an important message. Captain, we've decided to implement a change in the assigned square for your U-boat. Please head to the squares AM6, BF2 and perform the patrol inside them from now on. Okay. Very well. So, oh, I guess we're not going to the north of Ireland anymore. This actually works out for us here. This whole area is our working area. I love it. Okay, well, we are closer than I thought. Actually works out best for us if we need to make an emergency return. At least we're not going to be off the northern tip of Ireland. I think this will still have, or count, excuse me, towards happy times as well. Let's go ahead and get in here. We are inside the patrol area. Go ahead and get that off to command. EDU, 2,000 kilometers inside the marked area and 10,000 tons sunk. Let's go ahead and drop down to periscope depth really quick. Drop our speed down to forward 1. Can we get a radio officer on board really quick as well, please, for hydrophone? We'll also give you a sailor to help you out, sir. And then we'll let you go back to bed as soon as we figure out if there's anything nearby. Okay, so we have a couple patrol units. It looks like they might be, they are going away from us. I know there's a port. Yep, they might be going to Cardiff. Ooh, that might actually be a good idea for us to go to Cardiff. Maybe do a little infiltration mission just like they did us. Kind of send it right back to them. I actually really like that idea. How's it looking outside right now? Not too bad. Go ahead and maintain contact here. And let's go forward 5. We'll get our radio man or hydrophone guy off to rest again. Go ahead and go rest. Get your sailor off here. Incoming transmission from the U-100. Which, of course, I just told him to go to bed, and now we got to get another one, don't we? Who else is qualified for the radio? We don't have anyone else qualified for the radio. Well, that's a shame. Gotta let him get his rest, and then as soon as we can get that transmission, we will. Alright, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. It is certainly daylight out. We need to be careful for aircraft in this area because we are right next to the RAF air base right here. Let's go ahead and now conduct, since it's new morning, conduct another hydrophone check here. Let's go ahead and have you drop down, sir. Again, give you another officer, or crewman, I should say. We also need to reduce forward 1. There we go. Or tonight, I still think they're pushing away from us. My worry is that these might be patrol units. Speed medium, speed medium. These might just be nothing burger patrol units. And so I'm not too terribly worried. Yeah, let's go ahead and resurface again. We'll start heading inward once we're around the closing in part here towards the Cardiff docks. That's when we can actually do some work. Okay, well, it is a beautiful morning, as you can see by the rising sun there. Currently, September 15th, 1940, we have managed to actually infiltrate in closely towards Cardiff docks. Not too much going on around this area, just a lot of patrols. So it's going to be a little difficult actually getting in here, but we're going to try to, certainly. Ooh, new communication again. We can't worry about the communication too much, as we have to worry about what's ahead of us here. So let's go ahead and try and see if we can get close by over here. Everybody kind of needs to rest and relax. That's the thing. Everyone is actually resting and relaxing, so they've been hard at work trying to make sure that we aren't taken from behind or anything like that. No patrol boats come right over us and drop depth charges, so they're all pretty tired and have certainly earned the right to get a little bit of R&R in, so we will let them do so while we slowly try and work our way up here. Alright, what I will say is this is a relatively target-rich environment right here. We just can't do anything yet. We still need to push forward. Try and avoid these corvettes if we can. Okay, we have managed to get up close to 2 cargo ships that I believe are currently docked and not moving. We do have... They are. Look at this. This is nice right here. That's an oiler. Okay. This is actually perfect for us because they're stationary. We do have, though, we have to keep note that we have 2 destroyers that are very close by. They're getting everything rocking and rolling anyways. Let's go ahead and lock on first. Raider, Empire Bell, velocity we know to be 0. Which then I don't believe angle on bow matters. Correct me if I'm wrong. Down below in the comments, and but I don't believe it does. Angle on bow though is roughly 110.9. So we can go set that, and a distance of, again, I don't think really matters, but 1.8 kilometers, so 1,800 meters. Let's go ahead and get these all off.
Gegnerfahrt 0. Knoten. Lage 1, 1, 0. Bug rechts.
As all this is off, we can now unblock from this, and we'll send another set of coordinates, information right here for our tanker. And I think for the tanker we are dealing with just a war class, it looks like. Definitely a war class. Go ahead and recognize. Velocity of 0. Angle on bow for this one. Roughly 77.1. Set, and a distance of 1.6 right here, so 1,600. Go ahead and set.
Torpedo 2 gewartet. Schussunterlagen aktualisiert.
Everything off for the velocity on this one as well.
7, 8.
How are our torpedoes looking? They are all warmed up. So let's go ahead and
0 Meter.
Unlock from him. Reacquire.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 1, 1.
And we are going to go ahead and load tubes 1.
Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 8, 0.
Route on them is 7.45. Oh yeah, we could go way lower if we wanted to. Go ahead and go 4.5 and fire.
Los!
Torpedo away, unlock. Go ahead and lock on here.
Schussunterlagen aktualisiert.
You guys are ready to rock and roll again. Go ahead. Torpedo. What's the drought on the war class? 9.5. Oh yeah, we're good here.
0 Meter.
Probably even go down to 5 and fire.
Los!
1 each should be more than enough for these 2. Now we are going to possibly take a shellacking from these guys. Oh, are you moving? Don't you dare say you're moving. No, I don't think he is. Oh, I thought he was for a second. We are going to take a shellacking from these 2 and this one once these and this one. Oh, there's another docked one here, though. This might even be a better... We could actually probably start heading this way. Let's go ahead and go forward 1. Let's make sure we are utilizing electric motors, please.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
We can probably even lower our periscope completely so we're not seen. Beautiful. And let's even drop down to, say, 23 meters. We have 20 to 30 meters, or 20 to 50 meters for this. All right, we're gonna have some fireworks show here, and we're gonna watch it definitely. Beautiful. All right, we have serious damage on both targets, which is great. We have another target that we're trying to get to over here. We are beached though, and that's okay. I'm not against that. Go right down to the bed. It's actually the best you can be. So you don't get detected by any of these guys coming along. Let's go ahead and hydrophone. We need absolute silence, for God's sakes, everybody. Crew noise, -6. You guys just be quiet. Let everybody do their thing here. And we'll see what all happens. Incoming. That means they're already getting all the transmissions off. Everybody's worried. We might be okay, though. Let's go ahead and go listening room. Can we get any of these transmissions off when we're below as much as we are? I don't think we can. No, we can't transmit underwater. That's okay. Let's go ahead and go periscope depth really quick. Okay, we can't see anything. Perfect. All right. Get our captain, a couple more sailors here. Alright, so we have the War Bremen severely damaged, the U-32 sunk, and the Empire Call severely damaged, but they're not sunk yet. Which only means we need to send another 2 torpedoes their way. We do have almost the registered tonnage that we need, though, for the secondary. So it has registered as sunk. Never mind. We are golden. What am I thinking? So we could actually knock out this warship if we wanted, just to get him out of our hair. I kind of like the idea. How far are we? 700 and... Go ahead and stay right there. We're not actually going after it. He's just slowly going by. Let's go ahead and lock on. Why not? We have the ability to. Destroyer. Almost looks like that right there. The tribal class. On second thought, no. Let's be smart about this. There's no reason to. We need to start heading south, and then we'll pick off this guy right here, and that'll be our secondary objective completed. We should be running off electric engines. We are. Good. He'll bugger off this way. We can get a nice distance that we need to. Okay, yeah, this is actually going to work out beautifully. Got a little excited, I'm not going to lie. Wanted to knock him out because he was just in our way, but we should be playing it smart, I know. Alright. Go ahead and close the distance. 1.5 kilometers is good. Stop. Ship spotted. Get you off. Alright. Attack. Next target right there. Go ahead and zoom in. Freighter. It looks to be an Empire Explorer from the looks of it. What is the drought on this? 8.9 meters. Velocity 0. Angle on bow 98. Roughly. And a distance of roughly 1500. Send. There we go. We have our tube loaded, 5 meter depth. As soon as it's ready, we are sending it. And fire. Alright, torpedo away. Go ahead and start making a breakaway here. We'll start heading south. No reason for us to be anywhere near this thing when it goes off. Need to worry about our air quality as well. I'm tempted to actually surface really quick. Maybe we can do this and then try and recoup some air quality because it's only at 52%. We could use our ventilation system, but We're going to try this. Okay, yeah, air quality is improving. Whoa, we're not actually going to miss that? What did I do wrong? Oh my goodness. There we go. That goes to show you. I don't always do things right. Let's go ahead and set up again for this.
Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm. Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben. Kommandant,
There we go. Hey, even I mess up. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and lock on again. Empire Bell.
Lasst uns ruhig bleiben.
We are locked on. Empire Explorer recognized. A velocity definitely of 0. We'll send that off. I'm not too sure what I did wrong there. Comment down below if you guys know. But mistakes happen. It's okay. You're going to run into mistakes. You're going to miss torpedo shots from time to time, even when they are literally standing still. That is okay. Definitely happens to the best of us. But let's go ahead and do this again and send. There we go. That's looking way better. Okay, anyways, continue down again. Forward. And we are still getting everything good. Okay. Go ahead and watch the destruction that's about to happen here. There we go. Good hit. Fire on deck. That is a very good hit. Serious damage. That is going to definitely go down. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue our journey quickly. Alright, sweet. Objective completed. Sink enemy trade ships worth 10,000 tons. Let's go ahead and get that off. Perfect. 2 interactions nearby, but I don't much care for those. I just want to get away and then start working towards the coastline. Alright, Empire Bond sunk. Good bloody work. Alright, so nice little infiltration mission. Kind of took it to him. Serves him right for sending all those Sunderlands our way. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually get away from all this. Periscope depth, if we can. Let's go ahead and drop down to 15 meters as well. Be submerged completely and get out of here. Woo! And we have managed to escape. We are running on battery, but everything that was even around is still not looking after us. Thank goodness for the early... it's 1940, so they don't have near the technology that they would have in the late war to be able to detect us. And so we were able to actually get in, infiltrate, dish out some damage, and we have successfully gone. The plan of action right now is I'm going to follow the coastline pretty much all the way out. And then it looks like we've also completed the objective of traveling the required distance in here. So, woo! Let's go ahead and get the crew all situated, get out of here, and let's start heading back for port, shall we? Monday, September 16th, 1940, the port of La Rochelle. We have returned. My goodness, that was a mission. With just getting out there, having to use all of our spare parts to repair. We had to use a lot of our medical supplies to save the crew. But we managed to get in. There we go. Everybody's getting some medals. I think you all should be getting the Iron Cross for doing what you did. Girth Brunning will, at least. Iron Cross, second class. Good job. You guys went through hell, but you still... First day back from their vacation, and they had to go through all that. My goodness. And there he is. Happy time. Level 1 completed. Congratulations, Captain. Your recent patrols were exceptionally successful. With access to French ports, the capabilities of our U-boats have increased, and you were able to take advantage of this to launch successful attacks on enemy vessels. Your skills as a U-boat captain have helped to further the cause of the Kriegsmarine, and the High Command is pleased with your achievements. Keep up the good work. Well, there we go. Thank you. So now we got to go happy times to 80,000, which we can actually absolutely do. All right, so we managed to shoot down one Sunderland that was coming after us, and we knocked out those 3 cargoes that were coming at us. So a total of 13,545 tons sunk. Timeout was 5 days, which is longer than, quite frankly, I needed to. Plan of action right now is we are just going to get everybody rocking and rolling. It looks like our radioman has been able to, or leveled up, so we'll get a skill point going for him. I would like to pick up another officer for another radioman so we can go back and forth so this guy isn't too overworked. Other than that, we're just going to be doing repairs, resupplying, and we will be getting back out there. But that's going to do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have enjoyed it, please comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Likewise, smash the like, sub button so this video can get out to many more so they can see it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Until the next video, I hope you all have an incredible day. Take it easy, okay?